Tonight, Israel and Hamas have agreed to a 3-day ceasefire and have agreed to join talks in Egypt to work out what they hope would be a lasting agreement to end the fighting that has killed nearly 1,900 Palestinians and 67 Israelis over the last month. So far, no ceasefire has held, including one today that was supposed to last just 7 hours. We have a team of correspondents in the war zone. First, we'll go to Clarissa Ward in Gaza.
With the promise of 7 quiet hours, Palestinians in some neighborhoods ventured out onto the streets today. But minutes after the Israeli-initiated truce began, a missile hit a house in Gaza City, killing an 8-year-old girl. It's not clear who was responsible. Other neighborhoods were eerily quiet. Hamas had warned people not to trust the partial ceasefire. That warning resonated strongly in the wake of yesterday's missile attack just outside a UN school that was acting as a shelter, at least the 6th UN facility to be hit since this war began.
There are more than 3,000 displaced people living in this school, and as you can see, most of them are children. And we're told that many had gone outside the gate yesterday morning because people were selling ice cream and candy.
We go with them.
21-year-old student Mohammed Ijbara arrived on the scene just after the rocket hit.
What did you see?
I see about 30 or 40 people. They are lying on the floor, and the blood is on their clothes. And they cry, and no one can help them. Everyone is scared.
Among the bodies littered on the ground were 5 children. The youngest was just 3 years old. The Israeli military claimed it was targeting militants with Islamic Jihad who were operating in the vicinity.
You live in a school that is run by the United Nations.
Yes.
Surely you assume you're safe here.
Actually, we're not safe here.
Where are you safe in Gaza?
There's nowhere safe here.
Of course, many people here are hoping that will change tomorrow and that a ceasefire will hold. But Scott, we have been down this road several times before.
Clarissa Ward reporting for us in Gaza tonight. Thanks, Clarissa. Hamas has been attacking Israel in 2 ways. First, by launching thousands of unguided rockets and by sending fighters under the border. Charlie Daggett got a look inside Hamas's tunnels.
With a series of huge explosions over the last few days, Israel now says it demolished the last of the tunnels leading from Gaza, one of the main objectives of its military operation. Over the last 3 weeks, the Israeli Defense Force said it destroyed more than 30 tunnels leading into Israel. 50 feet beneath this dusty potato farm, soldiers showed us this tunnel dug under Israeli soil. This tunnel is more than 2 miles long. It starts back there inside Gaza. We are about 3/4 of a mile inside Israel, and it's even been cabled up with electricity and phone cables. It's constructed from steel reinforced concrete, nearly 6 feet high and 3 feet wide, enough room for a heavily armed fighter. IDF Captain Daniel Elbow told us the exit for the tunnel was near an Israeli community.
They were pretty close, not that much. They needed a few meters.
Military officials said Hamas is planning to use the tunnels to launch simultaneous attacks on civilians. The elaborate system has an estimated cost of $90 million, a huge price tag considering there's 40% unemployment in Gaza.
It is very sad and surprising to see the amount of money that the Hamas is spending on those terrible purposes when there are so many people in Gaza that have nothing to eat or to drink.
We saw a column of Israeli tanks just outside that tunnel tonight, Scott, and we came under mortar fire. But we contacted the Prime Minister's office tonight, and they said Israel has agreed to that 72-hour ceasefire.
Charlie Daggett in Tel Aviv tonight. Charlie, thank you.